What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Right, today we've got a single coil RTA and this one is top airflow too. It's from Advken and it was kindly sent over from Sourcemore for the purpose of this review. Here it is, called the CP TF RTA. We have it in black, comes in a stainless steel as well, sitting on top of the H cigar Wild Wolf. So without further ado, let's get down to the table, have a look at the packaging, throw a little build in this one today of course, and then we'll come back up top and I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, see you down low in a bit. Right, down at the table we've got the Advken CP TF RTA. I have the black version here. We've got an outer sleeve, we've got social media there, scratch and check, batch date, and on the back we got what's in the box, usual address and barcode. On this side we got CPTF, made in China, manufactured by Advken. So this sleeve does just pull off like that, and then you're presented with this flip style box. We got CPTF over there, and that's all you've got on there, Advken at the top, and it just flips open like so. Right, so inside the box you do get this little baggie here, and inside that you've got a little flathead screwdriver. We've got 3 O-rings there. We've also got a fuse Clapton cord and 2 spare gold flathead style grub screws. We've also got a little piece of shoelace cotton there, a little card, and we also get a little cleaning cloth. Not forgetting the 3ml straight glass, because it does come pre-installed with the bubble glass. Right, here's the RTA then. So I've got the black version. It does come in a stainless steel as well. So on the top we've got a frosted black 810 fitting drip tip with the O-ring around the inside, so it will fit your aftermarket tips. Here's the one from the Faris, which fits on there perfectly. Plug that one back in. So this is top fill, but it's not the usual threaded top fill. We have got some design work going around there, but if you notice the white arrow, which is nice and clear, just push it forward, clicks open, and it exposes your juice filling port. Now on the top there, you just notice there is the screw which like holds it all in place, but there's no air escape valve. So you do find that if you fill too quickly it will start coming out again, so you just got to be a little bit careful. So that just clicks back to lock into place, and it does stay there. I've had no dramas with that one opening on you. So around the top you just see the nice design work going on there. We've got top airflow with this, and while we're at it, let's just show you that we do get clicks with this one. 1, 2, 3, and that's it fully shut, and it will stop on both sides. But you can sort of have it halfway if you want. You just got to sort of grab it, and that's sort of about halfway. So top airflow, what you adjust on one will be the same on the other side as ever. So we have got CPTF on the chimney there. That is just laser etched on. A little bit of nerding around the base. On the bottom we do have CPTF, Advken, usual markings, and we've also got a gold-plated 510 pin with the peak insulator surrounding it as ever. So unscrew from the base just like that. Quick look inside the chimney section. So we got the usual doming going on, which does help give better flavour. We've got the 2 kidney ports on either side. They correspond with the air because it's drawn in through the top here and comes in via these kidney ports. Now the slot in the middle, if we just show the rest of it, the deck, we have this chimney which very interesting indeed. So like I say, when that's plugged in there, the air will be coming down the side, and it's drawn in through these 8 side airflow holes, and there's also a bottom airflow hole. So you just take that off. Quick look inside there. So we've got the gold plated deck here, but that bottom bit there, the bottom airflow part that comes through here, travels through here, and you just notice in the center there we have got this little hole here, so we do get air coming from underneath as well as from the sides, because obviously your coil is going to be mounted where my finger is here, so you get inside and bottom airflow, which is a really decent design with this one. So the rest of the deck, we've got gold plated deck, we've got gold plated flathead screws on either side. You can only build it in one orientation, so you'd have one leg over here, one over here. This is the positive post because we have the peak insulator surrounding it. You've got a bit more peak there as well. This is where the cotton will hang. So this is basically a GTA, but because we haven't got much room in here, you can't really see the cotton actually falling. So when you're cutting it, you just got to be a little bit careful with it. You haven't cut it too long, because you don't want to overstuff it on the bottom of these ports here, because you may encounter dry hits. So that's basically that. I'll just take off the bubble tank, put the straight glass on for you, put it all back together, and that's what it looks like in straight glass mode. Now obviously when you've done your build, you need to put this part back over the top, so that goes like that, and then you just plug it all back together. So let's put a little build in it now. Right, as ever, we are using the coily tool, and I have got some rolling fog aliens here. We've got 3mm inner diameter, should come out around 0.28 ohms. And here is the cord here. I have pre-cut my legs already because I'm a lazy git, but I did it at 5mm. And if we get our deck, not too bad this one. So like I say, it has to be in that orientation. But if we just hold that in place like so, when you've got this chimney section on, you can sort of gauge it. I'll probably screw it down and then raise it a little bit, because I like to have the bottom underside of the coil. So you want to make sure you're getting that air underneath as well. So we'll just carry on doing the build now. Obviously you want to make sure both of the screws are undone first, and I've already done that in true Blue Peter fashion. Right, there we have it. It's all glowing evenly from the inside out. So let's let that cool down, and then we can put some cotton in. Right, before we put that cotton in, I'm just going to put this chimney back on top, and then just check that the resistance hasn't changed very much. So it's still on 0.19. So it says 0.19 afterwards as well. So I'm happy that we're not getting any short circuits with the coil touching this metal cap. Just around about to the edge of the deck should be about fine. Give it a light comb out. Right, and then you can put your chimney section back on. And then we'll put the top cap back on. Just check the resistance. So we're on 0.17. Now it's been bedded in. Right, there we are. We're fully juiced up and we're ready to go back up top now, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Right, we're back up top with a CPTF. What are my thoughts for this one? Well, the packaging's very nice for this one. We've got a nice flip top box. We've also got a spare 3mm straight glass and the 4mm bubble tank, so that's very good, just in case you should break one of them. And some people don't like the look of bubble tanks as well. They just prefer a straight glass. So it's awesome that it does include that. We've also got a nice selection of accessories, including cotton and a coil. So everything that you need to get yourself started. Also a little cleaning cloth as well. So big thumbs up for that one, Advken. Right, as far as the actual tank goes, got no problems with the machining. Paintwork's stayed on. I've got nothing flaking off or anything. This top piece here, it is very angular, so it's not beveled, put it that way. So just be a little bit careful with that one, because if you do put your hands around it, it does feel not sharp as such, because it is finished off very well, but it's just not beveled like most RTAs are. Now the top fill mechanism, nice click to it, this one. I've had a few of these this year where they feel like they're going to fall apart. This one doesn't, but I think it would have been nice to have had an air escape hole on the other side, because I have found if you're a little bit impatient and you're blurring your juice in, it will sort of create a bubble and it will start coming out the top. So if you do it nice and slowly, you won't have any dramas. But I just think, like, if you've got two kidney shaped holes, you don't have this problem. You can just put it in there as quickly as you can. But I just thought I'd point that one out. Right, the airflow control, we got the clicks on it with the stoppers. So I think I would have preferred it if it was just smooth, so you could just dial it into your own preference, because the way I've been sort of having it is halfway between having one hole and two holes open. But no real dramas with it, but I just think personally for me, I would just preferred it if you could just glide it without it clicking, basically. Right, as far as leaking goes, this top airflow, so we've got absolutely no leaking at all. Bone dry base on this one. The chimney section, we've got that branded on there. I'd have preferred it if that was in black. I'm not really that over keen on these in-your-face type of logos. But getting onto the actual deck and the inner coil cap chimney, I think that's an awesome idea, because it means you can have top airflow and you can direct it down, so you get side airflow and bottom airflow with this one, which is awesome job they've actually done there, because it is giving you bottom airflow flavour as a result. But very easy build deck. It might have been good if you could put 4 holes in there instead, so you could have built it in the different orientation rather than just the one way. But that's just me being nitpicky, really. It's no troubles, but you just got to make sure you call your calls the right way round, basically. Right, onto the wicking side of this. This is a GTA. It's slightly raised off there, but because there isn't a lot of room in there, you can't really see how far you've put your cotton, so you have to have good judgment with this, because you don't want to have too much cotton in there, like touching the bottom of the base, especially if you're vaping it at higher wattages. So I try to gauge it, so you've just got it so it's literally at the bottom of the base, so it's just like hanging there freely, so the juice can work its way from underneath and help it wick up a bit more efficiently. But yeah, that's one slight con with it, is you can't really judge the length of your cotton. But let's have a little pull on it now. We've got a 0.21 build at 43 watts. Here we go. Right, I had the airflow fully open there, and for me that's pretty smooth airflow, pretty smooth indeed, because we have got like the 8 holes on there, or the side airflow holes, so it's got like honeycomb airflow, so you'd expect it to be smooth. Like at that wattage, I think we can go up a bit higher because we're on we got the wide airflow, so let's go for 55 watts now. Right, on a airflow rating now, on a 1 to 10, with 10 being the widest open. It's definitely got some restriction, this. I would say it's only about an 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10, with 10 being the widest open, like I say. So there's a slight bit of restriction there, but I tend to like to restrict it a little bit more, so we'll do that now. We'll just knock off one of the holes, and I'm going to put it down to 48 watts. Plenty of clouds as well, as you can see there. Now it's still very smooth in that setting. We're going to put it to the next hole now, so we've just got one hole showing. We're going to put the wattage down to 39 watts. Still smooth airflow across the board, but for me, with the type of build I've got in there, that's restricting the airflow just that little bit too much. So the way I like to rock this is with just one of the airflow holes shut off, or try and get it like in like the middle of it by just twiddling it around like that, and around about 45 to 50 watts. So we got up 46. That gives me the best flavour. And right, let's get on to that flavour then. Right, this is top airflow, but it's basically effectively a bottom and side airflow tank. So what's my rating with the flavour then? For a single coiler, I'm rating this quite high actually, 7.5, 8 out of 10 for this one. Been really getting on with it really well. We've got no leaking with it, which is an absolute bonus, and I just think this is probably one of my favourite single core RTAs that I've got. Really love that design. I like that coil cap cover that goes over it. Just think it works really well and a really good design. So overall with this one, we've got decent build quality. The top feels pretty good, but like I say, it could have done with another hole to let the air escape. The build deck's nice and easy to build on. Wicking's a little bit finicky with this one. You might have to take 2 or 3 goes to get the correct amount of cotton, but if you follow what I did down below, you shouldn't have any dramas at all. We got nice smooth airflow, and we've got very good flavour. So overall, I'll give this one a big thumbs up. So well done, Advken. And big thanks to Sourcemore for sending over for the purpose of this review. It's very much appreciated. So if you enjoyed the review, guys, you know what to do. Give it a little thumbs up, please. It'd be much appreciated. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, consider subscribing too, and make sure you hit that little bell notification. You'll be notified of all my latest videos. Now I've got my own website. It's mfvape.co.uk, and I can also be found on social media. We've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Now, I've also been nominated for the Best Reviewer of the Year awards over at Vape Around, so it'd be great if you can give me a little vote for the Best Reviewer category. Big thanks for that, and until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Okay, cheers.